My name is James Washington. I'm here today to share my story with all of you in hopes of inspiring and helping you along your journey. May 19th, 2012, I was arrested for trafficking and gun charges. I was sentenced to 8 to 20 years and ended up serving 10 years in various prisons from High Desert, Southern Desert, and Ely Max. I was released on June 6, 2022, and I really didn't know much about Hope for Prisoners. I heard they would help you get a bus pass and an ID, and I figured that was the start. However, I had no idea how Hope would transform my life. I sat in those same chairs as you guys, scared and anxious, not knowing how things would be. I just did 10 years and the world changed. My son, who was 1 when I left, was now 11. He was taken by CPS 6 months before I got out. The only way I can get him back was a job, house, and a stable environment. That's when the real panic set in. I had never made a resume. I didn't know how to send an email or do an application online. When I left, applications were done on paper. I had a cell phone. I didn't know how to work. I would be in my caseworker, Carrie DeVoe's office 3 to 4 times a week, and she would patiently sit there with me for hours, helping and teaching me how to use my phone and submit applications. She was a very integral part of my journey, and I'm so thankful she was my caseworker. After 2 weeks of submitting applications, I finally got a job interview with Ahern Rentals, which is a heavy equipment rental yard. But I knew they would require me to have tools. I brought this to my caseworker's attention. She said they would get me tools. I kind of laughed and told her we're not talking about a hammer and a screwdriver, talking about a big full toolbox. She told me to worry about getting the job and let her worry about getting the tools. Well, I got the job starting at $20 an hour. And 3 days later, I was at Home Depot getting a $500 toolbox and $2,500 in tools. This was my stepping stone job. My next move was opening a bank account with America First Credit Union, who was a partner with Hope, and I was able to get a loan and purchase a vehicle. I was now on my way. Within 4 months of being out, I finally got my own place, a 3-bedroom house I rent, and I was awarded full custody of my son. I then started going to school for my CDL. I would work from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., rush home, pick up my son, make him dinner, rush to school from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It was difficult, but I knew it would pay off. 3 months later, I had my CDL. I had accomplished a major goal in my life, which only gave me more confidence in my abilities to build my life. After a couple months, I left Ahern Rentals and got hired at an excavating company where we specialize in drilling under streets, railroad, and freeways to run new utilities. I drive trucks, operate heavy equipment, and weld. I didn't have any prior experience working for an excavating and drilling company, but since I had a CDL and a willingness to learn, it gave me a chance. I now make $100,000 a year, and I don't have to worry about Metro kicking in my door. I have full custody of my son and a beautiful girlfriend. My life is better than I could ever imagine, all thanks to Hope for Prisoners. They showed me the way, and I put in the footwork. So please take advantage of all the opportunities that's being given to you. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. All of us had done time here, and when it's all said and done, you can be bitter or you can be better. And the fact that you're sitting here right now shows that you're better. So I look forward to seeing every one of you accomplish your goals and your dreams. And thank you for allowing me to share my story. I'm here for anyone who has any questions or wants to talk.